football in Ghana and the diaspora. It's been a long time, yes, and I missed you too. So from us here at DreamsTV, we say a happy new year to you. And trust me, still believe that 2022 is going to be great. We've had quite a good year, and we are continuing. AFCON has taken over the atmosphere, and so there's little air around the Ghana Premier League. But hey, business continues because we are entering into match day 13, and we are here with some updates and what to look forward to as the weekend games pass by, and also watching AFCON and keeping tabs on everything around Ghana football and Dreams Football Club in particular. Stay and stay, and we'll continue very soon. Thank you for staying with us here on DreamsTV. My name is Abigail Senazozu, and if you haven't logged on to any of our handles lately to check what is happening on YouTube, we are available on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and even on TikTok. And so get some updates on your famous club down here in the South and in Ghana. I'm talking about Dreams Football Club. And so by way of updates, we have a lot to tell you because the latter part of the year into January as and into the new year has not been too good for us. Some injuries, some illnesses, and players having to leave for national team in all categories. But hey, there are some men equally up doing the job for the club, just so you are happy with our results week in, week out. And so let's begin with the under-20 side, because Coach Abdul Karim Zito has scored quite a number of players to prepare for his next quest. And we are lucky to say that 3 of our boys have been introduced into that side, and we wish them very well in Pom Pom as they prepare. And also with the senior national team who are in Cameroon trying so hard to make sure that Ghana at least gets that diadem after some 40 years. Maybe this is just the time because of our inclusion. Take it or leave it. Patao Jahaku is with the Black Stars, and Philemon Akotobafo has joined the Stars. And so we hope that as they proceed into their second, third, and subsequent games into the finals, I'm sure very positive. And on a more subtle note, some of our players have recorded some injuries up to some levels. Emmanuel J. Dana Blessing and goalkeeper Kumsin Augustine are all on our injury list, but we wish them speedy recovery so they join the team as we continue the journey. It's been an interesting one for us also in the FA Cup. The last time that we couldn't join, you know that we beat Port City, yes, that outstanding game 4-0, and now have booked a place with Nania FC. We remember Nania when the competition was reintroduced in 2011, they beat Kumasi again in this year's MTN FA Cup. So that is our opponent in the round of 32. This is DreamsTV, and my name is Abigail Senazozu. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and so get to us wherever you are. Tell us what you want us to do with your club. Your suggestions all are welcome on all our social media handles, and be sure that we'll give you up-to-date updates on what is happening with your club if you are not here with us. And so just be on any of our handles. So we went back to business as usual in match day 12, but it was not the best for us because Legon City gets crushed us at our own backyard and beat us 1-0 painfully in that one for match day 12. Let's take some highlights of that one, and when we are back, there's more to talk about. certainly not the best of results we have wanted, but come on, we'll pick ourselves up and we continue the journey, hoping that by match day 34, we have something better to show you, our fans and loyal people of Dreams Football Club. But you talk about the video you just watched and the ones that are available every time you visit our page. There is a man behind that one, a little controversial and stubborn at times, but when he has to do his job, he knows just what to do. I'm talking about our videographer. Let's have a time with him and see what a day in his life typically is like as a videographer for Dreams Football Club.
I am George Lamin. I am a videographer, an editor, also an animator and a graphic designer. I work here at Dreams Football Club and I'm specifically in the Dreams Media Department, where my duty is to be the cinematographer, and sometimes I double as a graphic designer and a photographer on match days. As a cinematographer of Dreams FC, my duty is to create player unveiling or maybe kits unveiling, and sometimes other small video contents and animations. So at the media department, our responsibility is in two folds. We have a normal office duty and we have our match day duties. Our match day duties sometimes includes taking of photographs and creating video content. I specifically, whenever it's on match days, I normally take footages, stock footages of maybe fans coming to the theater of dreams, sometimes what happens in the dressing room, and sometimes tunnel cams and some interesting videos that can be put up into a content. And when you come to the normal office duty on a daily basis here in Dreams Football Club, on a daily basis, whenever I come to work, the first thing I do is to find out from my supervisor what are we creating. Because as a creative person, you should always be able to come out with new things. So whenever I come to work, I find out maybe there are some creative ideas we can put together so that social media audience can enjoy or consume. Yeah. So basically that is what it is whenever we are in the office and out from the office. Challenges and growth. Okay, let me take the challenges. Okay, for me, I started working in a TV station where I worked for over 3 years. 3 years before joining this great family. So the challenge was huge because I need to learn a lot of things when it comes to football. I need to learn new ideas, new approach, and how things is done here in Dreams FC. So it was practically challenging. And talking of growth, wow, I have advanced. Seriously, I have advanced. I have learned a lot of things. Like you know, I wasn't so good with, when I came here first, I wasn't so good with highlights, especially when it comes to player highlights. Things I need to take note of to see a good move of a player and all that was very challenging. But as time goes on, with the help of colleagues around me, giving me guidance and all that, I was able to overcome and grow out of my space. Each and every day, new things come on board, and I try to learn extra harder so that I can do my best for the department and the team as a whole. Content I've created and my favorite. Okay, so my first video content that when I came to Dreams FC I created was last season jersey unveiling. A lot of work went to it, and it was challenging because that was my first project here, and how and the approach to create a very beautiful video for people out there to consume was another thing. But at the end of the day, it came out successful, and seriously, that video was superb. Like, everybody was like, wow, 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 wow. And I was so happy that my first touch and my first time was great. Other video content that I have created so far, for example, was Fatal Isahaku's unveiling, his welcome videos, some recent bus unveiling, and other video contents. Okay, whenever the team sits to brainstorm and come out with an idea of how a particular video should be done, sometimes the challenge is huge. But what makes it more easier for me to come out with a crazy content, first thing I think about is my sound, and secondly, how I'm going to cut the videos according to how the sound is, or let me say the music is. So normally you could find some of our videos, like if you watch it, if you feel like, yes, this video and this sound is so crazy. Yes, so yeah, sometimes it's challenging. Sometimes I can sit down for about hours, like I wouldn't know what I should do. I'll just do one idea, then I'll put it off, then I'll start a different thing. Yeah, sometimes it's challenging, but making it easy for me, I always put certain things in my head before I approach any project work that is given onto me.
Everyday blessed, that's my vibration, ayy. Smell like well, she like my fragrance. Cause we made it, that's a celebration.
My shot and my mama low gap. Did it on purpose. Anytime I hear myself rap, I get a little nervous. I'm with this and they want me to hit back, so they can sell records. No matter what you do, I'm still sacked. Ooh, I'm so reckless. Tell my boy I made a rap and I call Las Vegas. If I'm on what I could do, come tell us. Telling me I'm almost at the top, men tell us. That was how my friend and I'm watch a king tabas. When can me say me lose, the guy was born a winner. Mufi say me yeah, I'm warming up the dinner. I've been going hard like I'm a fucking big.
Okay, so such an interesting chat with George Lamy then. So when you see our videos are nice, everything, you should know that that is the man behind all of that one, with support from everybody on the media desk as well. But there's less to talk about because when we go globetrotting, most of our players have had time to relax due to ongoing competitions all over the world. And so today we don't really have anything for you. So let's zoom straight into match day 13 because we are journeying to that that dreaded Red Bull Arena, hoping that we can play with the soccer lads over there to see if we can get all 3 points or maybe a point from that one. And so Vladislav Viric is positive and enjoys the energy he's having ahead of that game.
It's a good question for me as a coach how to approach to try to wake up players. But today I watching training and yesterday they look so good. They are not down, and I hope this attitude they will transmit to the Sunday game. And during this week we'll train more to try to wake them up and to try to forget this game and to try to convince them how each next game is important and to prepare for game and to try to get some good results. Must-win games is so difficult games. Even last game was must-win game and we lost. Last week we had good result there. We had good game and I hope we can deliver some nice performance, and this performance, some good performance our players need to get confidence back, because we have after 4 games more before we close the first round, and with this good performance to get confidence back and to play the rest of first part of the season as well as we can.
Who am I to say I'm not ready if the head coach or the man to lead the charges is ready? And so it's on Sunday at the Red Bull Arena in Sogakope, West Africa Football Academy take on Dreams Football Club. And so follow us on all our handles on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, and Twitter, and we will give you up-to-date and minute-by-minute updates, I should say, on that game as we visit Sogakope, hoping to get all 3 points. But you remember our young forward, Ishmael Dede, on Christmas Day, when he almost caused that upstairs at the Theatre of Dream. He got that second goal for us against Accra Hearts-of-Oak. He's been upbeat ever since that big stage and taking up every challenge as it comes. And he's sure that going to Wafa is clearly not easy, but a very workable task for his side.
It was just hard luck. Yeah, that's what I could say. It was just hard luck because we had it, they scored us. We also had a penalty. We missed the penalty. We had many chances, so I think it was just not our games. But we are back. We'll come back on our training ground and work on it. We know that we'll try and get another 3 points from the next match coming. Yeah. Same performance against the Hearts-of-Oak, same performance against the RTU, same performance against the Legon Cities, same performance. So they should expect much energy from me. Yeah, as they've seen in the previous matches, they should expect the same thing, the same things. Because I don't change. I'm not a player who's off and on today. If I get the playing time, I will just prove my best for them to see, for them to be happy.
Okay, thank you for staying with us here on Dreams TV. My name is Abigail Senasozu, and so we'll take what Ishmael Dede and Viric have said, because going to match day 13, we are very positive here that we are going to get all those 3 points and come back home with all smiles as usual, because most of our big boys are back from injury and all, and so we have a full squad ready to face them at the Red Bull Arena. But it's time to leave you, unfortunately. We would have to go now and prepare, make sure that our journey to Sogakope is smooth, because when I come back next week, I want to give you some good news. I want us to be with all smiles, because we need to get that point and make sure that last season we were 7th. At least if we finish in top 4, that should be a good one for you in Ghana and in the diaspora and wherever you are, and once you follow Dreams Football Club. So I need to dash away now, but stay with us on all our handles and follow the update. Tell us all the questions you want us to answer. All your contributions are welcome on any of our platforms. Let's meet again next week and talk about our most prestigious club, Dreams Football Club. My name is Abigail Senasosu, and still believe.